Frage Nummer 4. Welche Vor- und Nachteile hat das Leben als Single?
Achte hier auf
Wortschatz,
Konnektoren.
Subjunctive 1 and 2.
Hier sind einige Ideen.
Das Leben als Single hat sowohl Vorteile als auch Nachteile. Es ist nicht zu leugnen, dass man als Single viel mehr Freiheiten hat und tun und lassen kann, was man will. Man muss auf niemanden Rücksicht nehmen und ist niemandem Rechenschaft schuldig.
Außerdem kann man sich auf sich selbst konzentrieren, da man viel mehr Zeit zur Verfügung hat, was zum Beispiel für die berufliche Karriere sehr förderlich sein kann.
Allerdings hat das Leben als Single auch zahlreiche Nachteile. Viele Singles sagen, sie seien nicht gern allein. Es mache sie zum Beispiel traurig, nach der Arbeit in eine leere Wohnung zu kommen. Es wäre viel schöner, jemanden zu haben, mit dem man sein Leben teilen könnte.
So, some wonderful vocabulary here. We have jemandem, and remember whenever jemand has an em on the end, it means that the person you put in this place must be in the dative case. So, jemandem Rechenschaft schuldig sein. That means to be accountable to somebody. So, if you want to say I'm not accountable to anybody, it would be just change one word, and that would be the jemandem to niemandem Rechenschaft schuldig sein. Then the next one, auf jemanden, so spot the difference here. This one's accusative because it has the en on the end. Rücksicht nehmen, that means to be considerate of somebody else or to take them into account. And then etwas, and that would be accusative here. Zur Verfügung haben, that could be Zeit, as it was in the example here. You might use this in a different context to say Geld zur Verfügung haben. Oder ein großes Haus zur Verfügung haben. That means to have something available to you. We have für etwas förderlich sein. If you remember back to the text, this was für die berufliche Karriere förderlich sein. That means to be beneficial for your career. And lastly, das Leben mit jemandem teilen. Again, em on the end of jemandem, so dative, whichever, whatever you put in there. And it's to share your life with somebody. I just want to nip back because there was another fantastic phrase in the first paragraph here. Man hat mehr Freiheiten is also very nice, very straightforward phrase. You have more freedoms. Und tun und lassen kann, was man will. And I would take this as a set phrase. I wouldn't try and change too many of the words there because you might get into trouble. But it means that you can do and organize your life or have done whatever you want, which would be one of the benefits of being single. Let's have a look back. Here we had nice connectives here, sowohl das als auch das, so listing two things, it means not just the one but also the other. And außerdem, which is another way to say in addition, and allerdings is a good word which we don't hear often enough, I think, from English learners of German, meaning however. And we also saw some good examples of the subjunctive here. Remember, it's used for reporting speech. So when you start a paragraph, let's say with viele Singers sagen, then you have to report what they say with the subjunctive, and you've a choice about which one to use. Probably best if you at AS level just take some of the examples and mold them to fit what you want to say. But sie seien nicht gerne allein, they don't like being alone. Es mache sie zum Beispiel traurig, it makes them sad, for example. And you can see all the way through that you have these forms which are pretty easy to recognize. Maybe Zion is a bit tricky unless you've seen it a few times. But basically it looks like the verb we're trying to make. And very often you'll see the form that you learn at GCSE, the es wäre in the third example, or man könnte, which we introduced to you as the conditional. It's also here as the subjunctive. It is actually the subjunctive form being used as a conditional in many other ways. So just be careful when you're reporting what other people say. That having been said is a good thing to do because you can show other people's opinions and maybe even contrast them with your own. So a good thing to do if you can.